Yes. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Nothing to do. Went for a walk. Went for ice cream. Went for a walk. I was doing some lunges, walking, doing some hip circles. Had to call the hospital because my provider wanted me to call at 7 and see if they had a bed on labor and delivery. I know this game. I was telling my husband, I said, they're not gonna call us till the morning, guarantee. But if I go into labor on my own, then we would just go up there. But they don't have any induction beds, which is fine because it just gives me some more time. There's some action happening here. I'm definitely getting tight in the stomach, getting real uncomfortable. Can't lay down, like having to reposition myself. So it's giving that something is happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in the shower, then take a bath, and just try to like relax. Cause I would love to get another good night's sleep, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just this whole uncomfortable feeling like, I just can't get comfortable every like now and again. Just like this uncomfortable, and I gotta like adjust in my back. I said, Lord, I don't want back labor. So that's the plan. It's 9:13. They said they call. They ain't gonna call, y'all. I'd be very surprised if they do call. So whenever they do call, it's gonna take us like an hour and a half to get there because we have to drop my dog off at my parents' house anyways with all her stuff and then get there. Oof. Ooh. I've been doing all the things. Yeah, y'all, this is a little different than what has been before. So, shower, get in the bathtub, watch a Little House. Then when my husband comes back, we're gonna watch Bel Air. Maybe put the little leg things on and relax as much as I can and see if maybe I can take a nap. But yeah, I feel like something is happening. Something is happening, guys. And then I also have the urge to go to the bathroom, number 2. I think I've shared. I'm not usually regular, so this would be the second time today, which is also one of the signs of getting into labor, having the urge to go to the bathroom and cleaning out your bowels and such. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Old stomping grounds, Winter Park. Just walking and breathing. I've been having contractions, so I don't want them to slow down. So just reading my little quick guide for delivery and walking. It's like 2 something in the morning. I don't know the time exactly. We're here. I have the best nurse ever. Best nurse ever. She loves working labor and delivery, and she told me absolutely you should come and try. It's like, I encourage you to. She's like, you'd be a great L&D nurse. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if that's another thing that I'm gonna put under my belt. But super nice, amazing experience so far. Everyone was very kind. We got here like 2 something in the morning, maybe 3. And it's been a great experience. And I'm at AdventHealth Winter Park, my old hospital that I used to work for. My first as a baby nurse, I worked oncology, so I'll be on the 3rd floor in postpartum, and that's the same floor that we shared the same floor, just kind of blocked off. So I used to work there. So we started off with the medication to help to see if it'll help me dilate. When she checked me, I was 1 fingertip. She said I was a fingertip. She said she could have tried to stretch me to 1, but I was fingertip. Them cervical checks are not comfortable, guys. They're not comfortable. So in 4 hours, they can give me another dose, and we'll see how I'm progressing. The plan is for me to take a nap, even though I'm super hype, because I slept for a few hours. If you've seen any of my other vlogs, I'm usually up around this time, around 3, until around 6. So I think it's like 4 something. Yeah, 5. Almost. It's either. I don't remember. I'm not wearing my glasses, y'all. Oh, my other phone. It's 4:45. So this is like my time to be awake for a few hours. I gotta pee again. These people gonna be like, this girl keep taking herself off this monitor. But I've been drinking a lot of water. She was able to get an 18 gauge in my right hand. Shout out to her, because I'm not the easiest stick. I love the fact that they greeted me, and she said, do you want to get into something a little bit more comfortable? So I got this little, outfit from Amazon, and it has a robe that comes with it. But y'all, it's warm here. I'm not used to being warm, so it's warm in here. So I took it off, but I have this little sleep dress on, so I am comfortable. So I don't have to wear the gown. And yeah, baby girl's doing good. I'm about to be a mama. She was like, I was like, is it gonna be today? She said, we're just gonna have to see. Sometimes people are in labor for 24 hours, so it could be tomorrow. So we'll see. The plan is to get the portable monitor, so when I get up, I can walk the halls, do all the things, use the yoga ball, all the things. So that's the goal, to get this show, to just kind of keep me progressing. I'll say that. We want to just keep up with the progress of me softening, shortening, and opening. It's 6:52. I gave my night nurse her card and her popcorn, and she was very appreciative. I was trying to be sneaky and write the card out, but when I had the monitor on, the baby's heart rate, it was catching my heart rate. So she walked in while I was making the card. I said, well, this card is for you. And she's like, And I was like, I was writing you out a card, and there goes some popcorn for you. She's like, oh, thank you so much. So I got caught, y'all. So, but I set an alarm to make sure I woke up early enough so I could make sure that I was able to write it out, because it was in my hospital bag, my cards. I had a little nap for about an hour. I set my alarm to make sure that I didn't miss her. I know they were going to come in for a report, but I knew that was going to be too late. So it's Wednesday. Today is it? Tuesday. It's Wednesday. I'm still doing good. Doing good. So we'll be doing a cervical check at around 7:45. That'll probably be around the same time that they give me my second dose of the oral cytotec. And then after that, I'm going to get on the ball, do some hip circles, walk, and do all the things. So I used to tear these omelets up when I used to work here. Remember when I was telling y'all about them Emesis bags? If you know, you know. They only got 1 or 2 in there. I'm telling you, they're Stisha insights. Ever wonder what a labor and delivery room could look like? Not to say that this is what everyone's looks like, but this is what mine looks like. Let's do a little tour. All right, you got your hand washing station. That is pivotal, okay? They have their whiteboard. I'm not gonna show everything because I don't want to have everybody's information out there, but they wrote some goals for us, which is delayed cord clamping, skin-to-skin contact, and father to cut the cord. And look how cute. Welcome, baby Melody. Perfect. You got your gloves. I already showed y'all the Mrs. bags. And then here is the warmer, and this is where they're going to measure the baby, weigh the baby, do the finish off the APGAR scores, because they start that once they're born, but then they're going to finish off their APGAR scores. This is the warmer, do the footprint, all of that stuff. This is the light where the heat comes out of. And here is my monitor, monitoring my contractions. She just readjusted my monitor because it wasn't showing up as much. So that's there. And this is where they also document as well, the nurses document. And then we've got our monitor here, monitoring baby's heart rate. It's monitoring my pulse and such. So that's here. And then all the other boring stuff that if you're not a nurse, it's not, doesn't stand out to you, but they've got their thermometer, they got their suction. This is also their suction. This just goes together. Oxygen. You got a recliner, so that's where my mom's gonna sit. Here's my bed. And guys, this bed breaks down. So the bed breaks down so the legs totally can get from underneath you. So there's that. I think also that with this bed you can utilize the, that squat bar? The squat bar, they've got some beautiful lavender, and I know my friend Erica will appreciate that. And then this is the area where the birth partner sleeps. And this is where he was sleeping last night. And then, remember I was telling y'all about these towels? Y'all, the towels are like half towels. I'll show you guys the size. So this is why I encouraged for people to bring their own towel, because these are the towels. These are the towels. So they're very narrow, so you'd have to use a few of these. And it looks a lot bigger on this screen than it really is. They're very small. I'll show you what the towel looks like in the bathroom, because I took a shower earlier and put it on the floor. And then they've got blankets, little station here, biohazards, which is like all the bloody stuff is gonna go in here in the red bin. And then they've got the linens. Then let's go to the restroom. So this is my stuff, but they provide a gown. This is my towel, but here are all of the items that they provide here. So we've got like a peri bottle. We have the perineal cold compresses. You got the mesh underwear, pads, things like that. And we've got the toilet, and there's 2 birth balls in here and a peanut ball. So that was very, very helpful. So I just moved them out of the shower, and I've been kind of sitting on the ball. This is the towels, y'all. That's what I mean. They're small. They're small. So you want to bring your own towel. And then there's the shower. Remember I said that this was gonna come in handy? My husband needed to use it this morning. See? So anywho, that is what the labor and delivery suite typically looks like. Doing good, guys. Just modeling my labor gown. My nurse complimented me on it. Got it from Amazon. And it splits in the middle here, so you can, have, sorry y'all, this is all the monitoring jelly from the monitor. Having a portable monitor right now. You're able to just open it up and let your nurse push your monitor on. It's breastfeeding friendly. And then it comes with this cute little robe. And it's super comfortable. It's that bouncy material. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody keeps complimenting me, saying I'm cute. I said, thank you. Thank you very much. My doctor came in not too long ago to examine me. Only one, well, she stretched me to 1 centimeter. Let me tell y'all something. Those cervical exams, checks, not fun. They're not fun at all. But got through it. The nurse held my hand because, of course, I was tensing up. You know, the vagina is a muscle. All that stuff is, very much affected. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know if y'all can hear me with all the loudness of this ball. But so she held my hand, reminded me to breathe, and we got through it. So I got another dose of the miso. It's dissolving right now, and like I said, I'm feeling the contractions more in my back than anything. So I would like to try to take a nap, but also they want me to eat just in case. Not really hungry because y'all saw that big old omelet I had this morning. So I would love to be able to take a nap and eat. So she's gonna come back in the next 4 hours to check me again. So I might be able to do both, like maybe do an hour of a nap, 30 minutes of a something else. We'll see. But I definitely feel after the exam, because she stretched me a little bit, I definitely feel some differences down there, okay? Definitely feel some differences down there. So my dear friend had the church staff praying for me, made me cry. So sweet. And nothing like friends that pray for you and then rally around you and continue to invite other people to pray for you. So that means a lot. So yeah, we're doing good. They want me to continue using the ball and walking and such. So I'm just gonna practice my breathing, use the comb, try to relax as much as possible. Yeah, it definitely is giving more period cramps like now. I was given 30 minutes to take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower, contractions are picking up. Got my shower glove on. After shower, I'll wash my face. And enjoy the heck out of this hot shower. Yes. Yes. All right, 2 centimeters, water is broken. Not a pleasant experience at all. Not a pleasant experience, but we made it through. We made it through. So I'm gonna do some more walking, breathing. It's definitely giving my period cramps on a bad day. That's what it's giving. Really, right now? How are you feeling, Marlon?
Me? How am I feeling? Anxious, excited, tired.
How you feeling, Mom?
Excited. The owner was
Just started on Pitocin. So I am having more back labor than anything. And so we'll see how the things progress. And she said that as long as things are kind of progressing, then she's going to come and turn it up. So keep me in your prayers. Lots to share, lots to share. Oh, Lord. Lots to share. It is now August 29th at 1:23 in the morning. And finally, I'm doing okay. Baby's doing okay. I'm off the oxygen. Pitocin was stopped because the baby just wasn't tolerating it. Neither was I, actually. So we're just letting my body do what it does. Trying to maintain a good blood pressure for me because my blood pressure dropped. I ended up getting the epidural because the Pitocin contractions were just mayhem. And they were like every 2 minutes. And they were lasting 2 to 3 minutes. and they only got up to like the rate of 2. And so after I got the epidural, after like 30 minutes, I was still having to breathe through the contractions, which was odd. I shouldn't be able to feel that. And so I was still having to breathe through the contractions. Sorry guys, I have, what's the thing? Tremors from the fluids and stuff. So yeah, I was still able to feel having to breathe through the contractions, and the nurse was like, that's odd, you shouldn't be feeling that. And so it's just like, imagine how bad they were when I didn't have the epidural. And so this monitor's picking up a wrong heart rate. Hold on. With the epidural, I'm still having to like breathe and moan through the contractions. Imagine how bad they were when I didn't have the epidural. But one of the side effects of the epidural is to have a lower blood pressure. I already have a low blood pressure, so I figured that they were gonna have to bolus me and all this stuff. So, oh, that's out of sequence. She wasn't tolerating the Pitocin, and she had some decelerations, meaning that her heart rate went low for like 4 to 5 minutes. And so the nurses came in, put me on oxygen, tried to reposition me a few times just to see if they can get her heart rate to go back up. And finally, being on my hands and knees helped. There's like a whole protocol if people have decelerations, if the baby decels. And so they put me on my hands and knees. They first put me on my left side with my leg up with the peanut ball. And then after that, and it was still not working, they flipped me over, which is hard because I can feel my legs, but they feel heavy. So trying to get in that position pretty quickly was difficult. My husband, thank goodness, he's a strong man because he just flipped me right on over. And so they put an oxygen mask on me and had me on all fours for a little bit, and then she recovered. And I even asked the nurse, I said, how long until we would have to go to the OR? Because I wanted to be able to warn my husband and my mom, like, just in case this turned into an emergency C-section kind of thing. Because that's not something you really want to play with, is a low heart rate for the baby that's inside. So there are multiple reasons why it could happen. But thank goodness, tremors. Thank goodness she recovered, because now it's all good. I'm still feeling contractions in my cervix. It's not anything crazy, and I'm not pressing that button again because I don't want my blood pressure to go down. So I'm just going to deal with it. I also have a Foley catheter in because I'm not able to get up. So yeah, that's the update. Last time she checked me, I was 3 centimeters dilated at 0 station. Stations are where the baby's head is in reference to your pelvis. So she's kind of low, which is good. So hopefully I'll be pushing in the next few hours, as long as my body does what it's supposed to do. 101/53. Not bad. Much better, because it was in the 80s before. We are 9 centimeters out of nowhere, y'all. So we about to start pushing here in about 45 minutes. I have a baby.
You don't.
Yeah.
And you want to go quick with this roller. It's like, come on, let's go hold the next one. Look at her. She's so sweet. That's one more blanket too.
fact that they have a refrigerator in here. It's a little mini fridge. So we can put our food and stuff in here. I've been saving a lot of stuff for after like the lunches or breakfast, just so I can have snacks later and put them in here. So that is a lifesaver.
You are a special person, and you deserve to be treated like one by your wireless carrier.
I didn't tell them my preferred name was Stisha. I just said, just you write it, you know, for Stisha. And then my most important thing, they ask every shift, and I put breastfeeding, and we've been doing good. So they've got a nice little area here. You can put all your supplies. We've tidied up because we're gonna get discharged soon. This is a nice little recliner chair. There's the baby. They did our check. They did not have to put her in it and do the whole testing thing. So car seat. This is the chair that opens up like a bed. So there's that. And then this is where I was sleeping. And I had my SCDs on, my sequential compression devices, guys. Those were hooked up. And we got the standard other things, the vital signs and such machine. And then the restroom, it's not as big as the other one. Well, I was told that I got the, what's it called, the accessible one, the accessible bathroom, and that's why it was so big in the last labor and delivery suite. So here's the bathroom. They were gracious to have like a bunch of supplies just hanging here. And so we've got a little vanity. Here I am, postpartum day 1. My uterus is still healing, so we're poking, we're doing good. Shower, smaller shower, and then we've got the toilet. So that's the room tour. There's a cute little entranceway and vanity here. When you enter, and wash your hands and such. Baby girl's getting a little vitamin D. I love these big windows. Those are super nice. I hope you guys can hear me because Iron Man is playing in the background. And I'll show you all the things that came into my, what's the thing called? My mask when I go for a walk. But they do a newborn feeding log. She's been doing great. We've been doing great. And then I'll show you what's in here when I get home. There's a lot of helpful things that are in here that I absolutely love and appreciate. So yeah, that's what the postpartum room looks like. Baby Melody and I are doing well. Daddy is also doing well. We're all doing well. So we're just waiting to get discharged. The nurse practitioner from my provider's office came in early to just check on me, make sure I wasn't having any excess bleeding, my pain was under control, and I didn't have any concerns. And then the pediatrician for the hospital came in, looked at the baby. They tested her bilirubin this morning. Oh, mama. They tested her bilirubin this morning, and they did some genetic cardiac tests with a heel stick, and he said those were normal. And then there are some other tests that they're sending out to our provider that he will go over that with us when we have our appointment. So the appointment will be in the next little while. So gotta go, guys. Gotta go. Bye. Guys, we did it. We got a baby. We got a baby and we're discharged. It is the 30th, Friday the 30th, and we are discharged. It is the afternoon. We're going home. So excited to go home.